about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm coming to you from Ibiza. I have snuck away on a little 5-night break. I'm doing an all-inclusive with my partner just for some sunshine and some relaxation, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. I'm here in October time, and I find it really helpful to watch vlogs that show you different holiday destinations in different months of the year. I recently, well, back in January, I uploaded a vlog from an all-inclusive in Tenerife, which some of you have actually booked on, so if you've been and did enjoy it, do let me know in the comments. I thought I would show you where I'm staying in Ibiza. I thought I'd give you a bit of a tour around the hotel. I'm staying in the north of the island in a place called Portinatx. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've just looked on YouTube for a pronunciation, but I can't find one. But yeah, it's right in the north of the island. Previously in Ibiza, I've stayed in San Antonio Bay, which is on the west coast. So it's really exciting to be somewhere different in the north, kind of northeast side of the island. And the hotel is situated by a couple of really lovely small little beaches, little coves. There's a few restaurants and shops dotted around, but it's a pretty quiet location. A really nice spot to do some hiking. The name of the hotel is the Sandros El Greco. So I'll leave all the information on the hotel and where I'm staying in the description box, and some links if you want to have a little look at it. But yeah, here in October, it is the beginning of October, so the first week of October, and the temperature's been around 27, 28, 29 degrees every day. Really lovely and warm, also still warm in the evenings. I think it drops to about 18 or 19, so beautiful weather. It's been perfect for sunbathing, lots of sunshine, just clear blue skies every day. So highly recommend coming in October time. Things are starting to wind down here, and I think this is probably a bit of a quieter part of the island anyway, but if you're looking for some sun, sea, relaxation, then I do highly recommend this place. I've had a really lovely time here. It's just been so chilled. The beach is literally moments from the hotel, so you can literally walk down from the pool area and then head straight to the beach, and then there's another beach literally just around the corner, so you're kind of right next to two beautiful beaches, and you're also in walking distance to a couple more. There's also some lovely hikes that you can do from the hotel. There's one to a lighthouse, which was really nice. It took about, I think it was about 45 minutes to an hour to get to there. You had to scramble through quite a lot of bushes, and then it was quite rocky, so that one was a little bit more kind of challenging underfoot, and also you had to crouch quite a lot. But really nice. There was some fantastic scenery along the way, and then there's another walk you can do kind of in the other direction that takes you to a local lookout tower that's situated by the Six Senses Hotel, and from there I also went to another beach which was quite a bit further. It was kind of like a 45-minute walk, and also along some main roads, so not quite such a scenic walk, but the beach was incredible. It had a really lovely kind of beach shack style restaurant that did really nice food, and yeah, it was just really lovely and peaceful. So I'll put all these places in the description box in case you're coming to this part of the island and you fancy visiting them for yourself. But what I thought I would do is just show you around the hotel so you can get a feel for it. I find those sort of vlogs really useful when I'm booking holidays. If I can find a vlog of the place where I'm going to be staying, I just find it really helpful to get a quick idea of kind of what the rooms look like, what the food's like, what the entertainment's like, all those kind of things. It is an adult only hotel, and I think because it's situated on a rock, it's not the biggest hotel, so at times it has felt quite busy, so you kind of have to time your meals and things like that, just so it's not too busy in the restaurant. The pool area is quite busy too, so the sunbeds are all quite close together, but it is right by the beach, and that's where I spend most of my time, so no worries there. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of a tour of the hotel, and this evening I'll be heading out to a lovely restaurant that I've spotted on the beach across the other way, so we'll have a walk down to that. Thought I would take you along with me, give you a bit of a tour and show you what this part of Ibiza and this all-inclusive hotel is like. So the room has a pretty decent sized bed. I'd say this is probably a super king. Yeah, really comfortable, Nice little bedside tables. There's quite a lot of wardrobe space. There is a safe. It doesn't fit the laptop, so thumbs down for that, but it does fit passports and phones and all that kind of stuff. Lots of hangers. There's also an area here where you can put suitcases, and then a coffee machine in the room, which is really lovely as well. They give you some water bottles when you check in that you can then refill, and they have refilling stations around the hotel that has chilled water. So yeah, you get given one of those, and then they encourage you to refill it to avoid you know, plastic waste. And then the bathroom has a shower. I think some of them do have baths, but this one is just with a shower, a nice big rain shower there, as well as the separate attachment. It's got hairdryer and all the bits kind of that you need. They do change the towels every day if you would like them to. You can kind of opt in or out for that, and they'll come and make your beds and that sort of thing. There's also a fridge in the room, currently empty, but you can put your water bottles in there, or, you know, chill some drinks. TV has ITV, and it also has Film 4, I think it was, and was it More 4? I don't know, a couple of random channels. It didn't seem to have BBC. It had BBC 1 and 2, but they weren't coming on. So yeah, a few UK channels, and then quite a lot of variety as well. There's quite a lot of German channels and all sorts of kind of different international ones on there. There's a little table and chair kind of area here with a full-length mirror, and then the balcony has a table and a couple of chairs, and then it looks out over towards the sea and the beach down there, kind of just beyond the roof here. You get really nice sunsets in the evening from here. And there's a drying rack as well where you can hang your beach towels. They provide beach towels at reception. You just have to pay a deposit for those, and they will replace them every day for you if you would like to change them. Oh, this is the book that I'm reading while I'm here. I've been reading this on the beach. It's called A Street Cat Named Bob, which is also a film now. I haven't seen the film, but I imagine some of you may have read this and may have seen the film. Let me know what the film is like. I think I'll definitely have to watch that now. I've nearly finished the book. I'm whizzing through this one. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So this is the reception area. I love these coffee tables. I think they're so cool. And there's also a bit of a upcycled DIY here using some driftwood for this lamp. And I noticed that this lamp here is also made out of, it's kind of like woven paper, and it's completely covered on the lamp base. I thought that was a really cool little touch. But yeah, this is the reception area, pretty big, and that's where you check in. Also a water filling station over there too. So now we're going to go down to the bar area. It's pretty tricky vlogging here because there's people everywhere. So, you know, I don't want to be putting the camera on people who are on holiday. So yeah, I'll just try and give you a bit of an overview without obviously disturbing anybody. So this is the bar area. There is quite a lot of choice in terms of the drinks that they have as part of the all-inclusive. So there's all cocktails down here. So we've got pina colada, Coco Loco, mojito. I haven't tried some of these actually. I should probably make the effort to work my way through the list. I always like to make the effort whilst on holiday. And they also have all of these as well. So yeah, loads of choice in terms of drinks. Some of it is branded, I think. They had Smirnoff vodka and Bacardi. And also they do Aperol spritz, which I thought was very impressive for an all-inclusive. And yeah, they've got nice beer as well. They've got Amstel, and they've got like an Amstel, it's like a lemonade one, like a shandy, which was really nice. There's also an area where you can help yourself to water, still water, cold still water, fizzy water, and also they have like hot milk, coffee, and hot water for making tea as well, with everything that you need to make hot drinks. So there's loads of seating in the bar area. There's sofas, and then through here is the restaurant, which is closed at the moment. It opens at various times throughout the day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. They also have kind of like a mid-morning snack time in here as well. Then there's another kind of bar area with a stage where they have entertainment in the evenings, which is mostly singers, I think, has been this week, and there's like a pub quiz and that sort of thing. And then out this way, it takes you to the pool and the snack bar. There's also a restaurant where you can eat a la carte, which one evening is included in your stay, which was really nice actually. They had some really lovely food in there, and waiter service. Obviously with the main restaurant here, it's a buffet to help yourself. So as we head out, this will take us to the pool. So this is the pool area. As you can see, loads of lounges. There's also throughout the day lounges on this kind of upper deck as well. And there's a hot tub too. And the pool area has a bar just sort of around the corner over there, so you can help yourself to drinks throughout the day. And over there, beyond the pool, is the beach, which is so fantastic that it is literally right there. So you can just step down from the hotel and head straight to the beach, straight into the sea, and it's literally a minute's walk from the hotel. So really, really lovely. This is the gym for those of you that like to do a workout on holiday. We've got a couple of like steppers, running machine, a rower, a weights bench, a big mirror, and a lovely view actually down to kind of like the pool area. Yeah, as usual, if you watch my Tenerife all-inclusive video, I have been really making an effort on this trip as well to completely avoid going to the gym while I've been here. So I haven't been once. I'm proud to say that I have stuck to my rule. No gym, just gym. Talking of which, I did just pick myself up an Aperol Spritz for our little tour as we wander around. So by the pool there's also a kind of a hatch, a canteen style hatch where you can have snack time. I think snack time is one of my favourite meals on an all-inclusive. It's the meal that's somewhere between kind of lunch and dinner. I mean, it's snack, but they basically serve things like club sandwiches, cheeseburgers, chips, hot dogs. My favourite is the cheeseburger that they do. It reminds me of the ones you'd have like with school dinners, and the chips as well. They're so nice. And I put loads of salt and vinegar on them, and there's like a pump with mayonnaise and ketchup. That's Heinz. It's divine, and it's the ideal food. You know, when you've just been at the beach or at the pool, yeah, 3 p.m, it just fills that hole. So that's the pool. That's all part of the all-inclusive. Now this side has another kind of area. This is for an additional fee. So if you are paying an additional fee, you become a Royal Elite client. It's quite funny, isn't it, looking in here and seeing if you can spot any royals. As you can see, it is abandoned at the moment. Nobody seems to be here, but it has got a really nice little area. Let's go and have a little nosy. I'm not allowed in this bit. Haven't got the right wristband, but I'll do it for the vlog. If I get chucked out, I'm going to blame you lot. So, yeah, really nice little bar area here, AstroTurf underfoot, and then this will take you straight down to the beach. This bit's really nice, isn't it, because you can come and sunbathe right down here. You are literally right next to the beach with these lounges and beds here, so you've got a really lovely spot for sunbathing. And there's some showers here too. That is for an additional fee. I can't remember how much more it was, but pop that there. I'm on a budget as always, you know me. I often sometimes think with these kind of extras on all-inclusives, they're maybe not worth the additional fee. You kind of get the same food at meal times, but maybe like a separate area to sit and that sort of thing. This bit is really nice, but when you've got the beach right there, I kind of think just going on the beach is ideal, to be honest, and being right by the water so that you can dip in and out of the water. So I'm more than happy not to do the additional Royal Elite on this trip, but the option is there if you want to pay for it. I think it might be worth comparing, if you do fancy doing that, the cost of booking a standard room and then upgrading at the hotel. I think that might work out cheaper for you. It's worth trying that. I've gone for I think it was a superior room with sea view. It was like a little bit more pricey than the kind of standard room, and I think worth it, because I think it was nice to have that balcony that looks out over to the sea, and then you can sort of wake up in the morning and just see the sea immediately. But I'm sure all the rooms here are lovely. So yeah, we are now down at the first beach. Have a look at this. I just think this is so beautiful. So you can literally step straight down onto the beach and your moments from the sea. The sun lounges here you have to pay for. They're not part of the hotel. So if you want to rent a sun lounger for the day, I think they're, actually I'm not sure of the prices. I heard somebody say something like 25 euros, but I think that might be for 2 plus umbrella. You know me, I've got my beach towel and I just pop it down, and I like to be right by the water as well when I sunbathe, so I've spared myself that expense. This is where I've been putting my beach towel down in the daytime, and then you are right by the water, and it has been like a warm bath. It has been so lovely. So yeah, if one of your questions was what the sea temperature's like in Ibiza in October. It is absolutely glorious. It's like getting in a warm bath into the evening as well. So I've gone for like evening swims while the sun's been just like this, and it is absolutely perfect. There's loads of really big fish in this little cove here as well. So if you like your snorkeling, it's a nice spot to see some fishes. So we can walk around in this direction now. We'll follow the little path around, and that will take us to another beach that has a couple of nice bars on it. It is incredibly convenient that the beach is so close to the hotel. With it being all inclusive, it means that you can pop back, refill your water bottle, you can go to the bar and get a drink, and you can also go back and obviously have your lunch. They've got quite a lot of water sports you can do as well. They've got things like water skis, banana boats, the donuts, jet skis as well. I've seen quite a lot of people paddle boarding here too, so that's all available to rent throughout the day. So there's a few restaurants along this stretch and a little beach shop that sells all those beach things like inflatables and that kind of thing, ice creams, and then just another minute or two and walking around the corner it takes you to another little cove, a lovely little beach here, which again is absolutely glorious. Lovely clear blue water, perfect for swimming and sunbathing. The flowers in Ibiza are always so stunning. We have some roses here. Look at these great big pink ones. And I saw something today that I thought kind of thistly, but it had the most beautiful colours. It was like orange, pink, yellow, all in one flower. It was incredible. I love this light where the sky starts to turn a little bit pink. I think Ibiza is famous for its sunsets, isn't it? And here you don't get the sun setting over the water because of where we're situated, so it's a slightly different sunset compared to San Antonio Bay. And there's a fab bar here as well. This bar comes highly recommended. It was in my guidebook, that's quite an old guidebook as well. I love the mosaic tiles on the bar. I think that looks so cool. So yeah, you can get a drink here, and you can also sit out on the wall. They put some cushions out if you want to be a bit closer to the water. I've also got sunbeds at this beach that you can rent, and this is where you can walk on up and continue a hike to the lookout tower that I was telling you about, which is a really lovely little walk. And you could imagine maybe stop at the Six Senses hotel and have a little drink there. We have a mini market here that sells cold drinks, water, and all the inflatables. I love looking at holiday stuff. Need to get a postcard actually. Are you on holiday? If you haven't picked up a bag of Lays. These ones are my favourite. What a cute little shop. I actually bought a little something. I picked up a kind of rustic looking bell. I just thought it was really nice. Something that's kind of like a decor piece, but also a bell that you can ring should you wish to. But look at the paper she wrapped it up in. It's this really nice cactus paper. I also picked up a fridge magnet, of course I did. So yeah, it's very relaxed, very chilled, pretty quiet around here. So in terms of nightlife, it's kind of not party central, anything like that. There's a few restaurants and bars in walking distance of the hotel. Nothing in the way of clubs or anything like that in this part of the island, but it's really nice if you want a kind of chilled, relaxing break. I feel like there's enough to do on the doorstep of the hotel to feel like you can go out for a nice stroll in the evening. You can also charter a boat while you're here, so you can from 60 euros take a boat for 1 hour, enjoy a sunset cruise. We've got different sizes and different price points. You can go for a full day for 445. I think if there was a group of you, that could work out pretty good value. Like me, you're a fan of seafood. It's fantastic here for that. I've been making the most of the fresh fish at the all-inclusive. They've got really lovely fish here. They've got nice shrimps, the salmon was delicious. I had some baked cod the other night, sardines, fried sardines, so delicious. I like to go for all the salad. I have been trying to eat relatively healthy. We'll ignore snack time. But apart from that, you know, breakfast I'm having boiled eggs, loads of lovely fresh fruit. They do really delicious watermelon here, and they have like whole peaches, plums, all the lovely fruits. Bananas here are fantastic. So I've been stocking up on my emergency bees. Talking of which, it's time to go for dinner. Well, as you can see, it is now dark, it is evening time, and we're heading in the other direction to where we went earlier. This time going to another beach. I was actually there this afternoon, spending the afternoon sunbathing, and this is where I've spotted a really lovely looking restaurant bar. It has kind of like a bit of a rooftop bar area, and it's also got a bit of a shop in there, and I think they have rooms, so it's kind of like a boutique-y hotel come restaurant, store and bar. So the bar looks lovely, it overlooks the water there, so I thought it'd be a nice spot for an evening drink. Just spotted there is a bus stop here in the town that actually connects you to quite a lot of the beaches nearby, and then also onto the main towns around Ibiza. So it is connected here by public transport. In terms of getting here from the airport, you can take a taxi which costs just under 60 euros. Difficult to show you in the dark, but there is some beautiful villas as we walk down to the beach. They look like the kind of traditional Ibiza style, and they are absolutely stunning. Some of them just have very sort of secluded entryways from the main road here, but then you see them from the coastline and they are amazing. They've got those really nice kind of white archways and the white roof gardens, often with the sort of stone cladding, the mosaic style cladding on them, and then the pink flowers tumbling down the walls. Here we are, Los Enamorados. Quite a secluded entrance here, but this will take us down to the bar. Look at this floor, it seems to have kind of upturned bowls and plates as part of the paving. A gorgeous little courtyard garden here, full of succulents, and it smells so good out here. I feel like there must be some really nice scented candles burning. Oh, unless it's the maybe it's like honeysuckle or something. It might be the plants actually. It smells so nice. Very cozy here, and look at this huge cactus. Well, that was a lovely spot for a drink, and I really liked the kind of vibe in the reception area, and the cocktails were fantastic. I had one with tequila that had some fresh chilies in it. The chilies were very, very hot, so I only had a little bite of one of those, but it was delicious. And yeah, the setting was lovely. I forgot to put some insect repellent on, and have got a little bit nibbled on my shins, so I just put some cream on those bites. Do pack your insect repellent if you're visiting Ibiza. I have noticed, especially in the evening around the sea, the mosquitoes are out in force here. But yeah, I just want to show you a couple of products that I've been enjoying using while I've been here. I've got the air conditioning on if you can hear that. But yeah, the first one is this CN Sun Fact 50. I picked this up in Lidl and it is really good. It's done the trick. I've used it everywhere. It's the only one that I've got with me and I haven't burnt, and I've been out in the sun the entire time, so very impressed with that. And it's really reasonable. It's like £3.60 or 80 or something like that, under £4 a bottle, and it is 250ml, and it's got the UVA and UVB protection, water resistant and highly effective 24-hour moisture instant protection. Yeah, definitely rate that one. So if you've got a Lidl near to you, I think they've actually got a Lidl out here, so they probably sell it on the island as well. I've also been really liking this L'Occitane Aqua. It's a fresh moisturising mist, essentially a bit like the water spray. It's the Evian one, you know, the water mist, but this one has a slight fragrance to it, and it's almost like very watered down moisturiser within a water mist. So it doesn't feel like it's just water that goes onto your skin. It does feel like you're kind of getting a little bit of moisturiser as well. Yeah, perfect for when you've come back from the beach and you're feeling a little bit scorched. Oh, it's just really refreshing, and it's definitely got, yeah, something in it that's not just water. It kind of gives you like a little bit of moisturiser at the same time. And then the other thing that I've been really enjoying using in the evenings is the Jack Black Overnight Repair Moisturiser. Again, it just feels like you're putting some goodness back into your skin, especially when you've been out in the sun all day. You can see the ingredients on here, and yeah, it just feels like kind of like almost like a barrier kind of moisturiser, but it feels like it's really packing the moisture back into the skin. I'm going to give this one a go this evening. This is the number 6 for men charcoal facial sheet mask from Poundland. It is the last day. I have had a very relaxing morning, just relaxing by the pool, enjoying the sunshine and finishing my book, and it is nearly time to head to the airport. So I booked the taxi for 3:30 and I'll be heading back to Heathrow. I forgot to say, but I actually flew out of City Airport to come here, which was really nice. If you are in London, I do love flying out of City. It's just so much quicker there. It's a smaller airport, and also it was one of those smaller planes. It just had like the 2 seats either side of the aisle, so like 2 and 2, and you got some really good views from the window. So I really enjoyed the flight out, and yeah, flying back to Heathrow this evening, but I've had such a lovely time. I highly recommend this part of the island if ever you're coming to Ibiza. If you just want some kind of relaxed end of summer days, coming here at the beginning of October is perfect. The weather is still beautiful. I'm sitting here just in the shade, but the sun is glorious again, so just making the most of those last few rays of sunshine. And yeah, it is time to head home. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. I'll leave all the information about the hotel and where I've stayed in the description box in case you're interested in booking somewhere similar for yourself. New here, do subscribe for new videos every single week. I post quite a few travel videos throughout the year. Whenever I can get away, I'll always take my camera with me and try to share it with you. So stay tuned for some more travel videos in the future. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.